You pretty much become what you believe. You know, if I spend 90% of my day just producing music and I do that for a year straight, regardless of if I have a side job or not, if I'm spending most of my time making music, the universe comes in and puts a spotlight on me. This is all you do, this is kind of your calling. You gotta really trust the universe and trust yourself, and eventually you will become the thing that you think of the most, right?
Well, some snacks today.
Mic check 2 1 2.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Yeah. Mic check 1 2.
How was the trip? Good?
It was great. Yeah. What's good? We're here. Wow. I was over at a 1500 or nothing facility. Have you guys heard of them? Yeah. Yeah. So I was checking out my guy Rance. My dumbass didn't know it was by the airport. So I was like, damn, we have a long way to go. So we're here, we made it. Yeah, you guys know Shan? You guys been acquainted? Shan is the best engineer in LA. But yeah, we did this last night here in this room, and it was amazing. Memorable and just so much talent, so. You're a beast. Whatever hardships you're going through, you know, you find a way to do the thing you love to do. And if making music is what you love to do, you're ultimately gonna get better at it. And at some point the levee will break and you'll be good enough and know enough people to do it. It took me 8 years personally, but being relentless, that's big. But yeah, dude, like, I think there's a huge lane for what you do. Now it's just, how can I take these beats and, like we were saying earlier, start to really strategize a real game plan, like not just like a jump around from here to there, but really focus on a thing. So here's the philosophy with sending beats and working with people. And I've played both sides of the fence. If you're a producer and you're working with a rapper, you have to ask, the first question you have to ask yourself is this: do I believe in this rapper? Do I like this person's music enough? If the answer is yes, meaning you really believe in the artist and you do love their music, if the answer is yes, then you should work with that person for free. If you ask yourself the question, do I like the artist? No, not really, they're pretty trash. Do I believe in this artist? Not really. No, not really. At that point, it's a business transaction and you should charge them.
It was some London on the track had posted some shit on his IG, like send beats to this email.
Okay.
I thought about it for a minute and I'm like, shit. I'm like, what do I have to lose?
Go for it. Yeah, no tags. Take it, go. It's like sampling. It's like people are scared to sample. Like, don't be scared to sample. Just sample whatever the fuck you want and put it out. Because what happens is, if you sample a record, or if you send something to London on the track, let's say, and I don't want to shit on him because that's my boy, but like, if you send him something and he uses it and he doesn't give you credit or whatever, and this song, let's say it's like a Drake song, and it shoots up to like number fucking 1 on the Hot 100, you're entitled to some of that, but he hasn't hit you up. Try to contact him and say, yo, like, let's work this out. Yo, I appreciate you, you know, using my track and blah, blah, blah. So let's work this out. And then at that point you can get a lawyer and you can do that. So as long as you can prove that you created that track, it doesn't even have to be copywritten. As long as you can prove that you created that track, then now you have a relationship with London. But if you had never sent him anything, then that opportunity never would have been there. You know what I mean?
Of myself to find happiness, forget fair weather, friends, empty promises. 'Cause I've got everything I need.
50,000 songs are uploaded to Spotify every day. We're living luxuriously right now. That's going to end at some point, guys. So the luxury of getting your music to DSP will end at some point. I'm predicting this decade. So in the next 5 to 10 years, that's over. Second thing, promoting music and promoting yourself on Instagram. That's gonna go in the next 2 or 3 years. You're already seeing the algorithms on Instagram are changing. Everything is going towards paid ads. There's really no more organic reach. It's very low now. You know, they're forwarding your pictures on Instagram. They're showing 10% of your followers your content. and it's all based on algorithms. So organic reach out the window. You know, Facebook ads are really cheap right now. Facebook is really, really powerful, but you can get them down to like a few cents per click or $1 click, whatever. But that's soon gonna be like 10, 15, 20, $100 per click. Only people that are gonna afford that stuff will be corporations. Anyway, I say all that to say that if you're not taking advantage of these things, then you're pretty much done. Because in the next 5 to 10 years, all that stuff's gonna be expensive. Your dreams of being an artist are really gonna be tough at that point. I could be completely wrong, right? I hope I'm wrong. Put a lot of music out, build your fan base, interact with people, invest in ads, ad space, be very smart with that, do your research.
My artist name is Teo the Artist, but I'm here on behalf of my group, Santo Branco.
Nice.
Santo in Tagalog means saint or holy, and like the duality of that, Bronco is like an untamable horse. I probably could be tamed, but like we're the more untamable horse side. So the duality of that, we got.
That's so tight.
We got some bangers and swangers.
That's so tight. You don't even have to play none. I love your shit, man. Go clap it up, man. Go sit down, man. That shit was.
You on my neck, got that D-Dub on my deck. I read the time like a check. I got that dash and wood grain, your bitch. Wood grain to finish. First place, the minimum. Good God, I'm winning. Good God, I'm winning. Cause she taller sitting down. Yeah, I've been counting up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guns.
I told you didn't have to play anything. Like, I already knew my man had some shit. But y'all didn't want to believe me. The group stuff is really amazing. Really sick. The Asian, we're Pacific Islanders.
They say we're like the Mexicans of Asia.
We are. I mean, look at this fucking goatee I got, bro.
I still want to do it. I'm eager to do it, but I'm just being more patient and selective who I choose to take that path.
Right.
Yeah.
I would suggest to do the opposite.
Okay.
Don't be patient. Don't wait. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity, because 10 years is going to go by and you're not going to find them. The only way to get to the diamond is to go through the dirt. Right. It's the only way, bro. So the more, like, I'm actually glad that like you did that and it like didn't work out with that person, because that brought you one step closer to finding the right person.
Right.
You have to keep finding the person that doesn't work out.
But
of course,
I would definitely do it.
It's all about what you value.
Yeah.
And how badly do you want this? Give yourself a little bit more permission to do these things, because you know, trust me, it's a blessing to have a family. I don't have kids yet, and I'm working toward that. But I know what it's like in terms of like having responsibility and then prioritizing certain things. That's just, it's all case by case. We're all dealing with that. We all have the same 24 hours. What I've learned is it's about what you make time for, and there is a world where you could have everything.
Yeah.
You know, you could have a beautiful family, you could have a loving wife or, you know, husband, whatever it is, and be able to support, but then also feel fulfilled in your art, have really great relationships in the workplace, but also in music, develop artists, generate publishing, make, you know, significant amounts of income that will feed back into your passion. There's a world where that exists. But what I'm saying is that you're not gonna get there unless you do these few things. Don't wait around, take a lot of risks, embrace failure, meaning you find an artist on Instagram, you really believe in them, you invest 6 months of your time, they just like fuck up and you're like, damn, that didn't work out. That counts as a failure.
Right.
And that brings you one step closer to finding the right person. Every successful person has sacrificed something. One thing. There's one thing that we all have to sacrifice. Like, that's just how life works. What I had sacrificed in the past 15 years was actual, like, deep relationships with people and having actual friends. So, AKA, I don't really have friends, guys.
I know you're a collector, so I brought some people.
Oh man, that's amazing, dude. Can you be my friend?
I feel like if you want to.
Oh, that's amazing, bro.
The,
oh, thank you so much, man.
Placement?
Yeah, this is amazing. Thank you. Yo, clap it up, man. This is so cool. Oh my God, this is insane. Look at this. Man, thank you so much for this. That's really, really nice of you, man.
I knew you'd enjoy it.
Yeah, can you? I'm hanging that shit up like right by my cactuses. What is that? Oh yeah, oh yeah. So basically what I do is I put the glitter ash on my eyebrow first. Please subscribe to my channel.
hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys next week. This week's winner is VX3_5. You just won a $10 gift certificate to Amazon. Thank you so much for voting on my channel. Hit that subscribe button right now. Pass the aux, pass the aux. Yeah, man.
Everything,
yo.
Inside this type of foil that it just looked weird, but it wasn't foil though. So I was like, oh, this is a weird package for bread, but I'm in California, so whatever.
Trust California. That's your first.
I put the jelly on, I eat it, and then like, dog tell me like, yo, that's. I hope you didn't eat that whole thing. That's like weed infused, man. Like even I don't eat the whole thing. Why is it in bread?
This is California.
Exactly.
That's why.
The entire time, I was just like moving around too much. Stop moving around. You know what really freaked me out? It was a keyboard next to me or a turntable, and like I wanted to touch it, and then like I looked up and Ash gave me eye contact. And I was like,
Wait up, Francis, and Lyric is like, was I right in there? And I was like, yeah, no, you were fine. Don't even worry about it. And then like 5 seconds of silence, and then I was like, I tapped him on the shoulder. I was like, but there was that one thing you did. Yeah, they had to drag you out of the bathroom. But I already told him like, it's all good. He's fine. I'll cover the expenses.
like man, stop playing.
You
like
don't
halfway.
Smoke. You don't smoke.
No, guys, that's just sealed still. So here's the thing. After he's saying this, and it's like 90% of me knows like that didn't happen, and 10% is like.
The same shit after we left 1500 a night. And I was like, yo, Lyric, man, what'd you think? I was like, man, I'm inspired, whatever. I was like, that's cool, but yo, man, don't even worry about what happened. Rants, like, he's all good. Don't even worry. Hit him up. Like, if you want to apologize to him, you could. I apologize for you. So
Mike Tyson's tiger. He's so rich.
So his tiger.